Minnesota, they have everything from a Heisman to a Nagurski in their rich legacy. And today in Minneapolis, the Golden Gophers hope to add another memorable chapter. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Western Michigan Broncos taking on the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait. And the Golden Gophers will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Broncos offense will take the first swing of the game. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time.
So Minnesota's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. A strike downfield. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab down the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Off the play fake. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly, because this has been way too easy.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. SMU came away with the victory today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Dallas had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. Fun one in the Big 12, Ben. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Punt is on its way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fakes to grab. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Minnesota! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They're working that left side. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. It's a draw. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Back to pass on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the shot. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Broncos. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Try to get it to the edge. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. He's got an open man. Tripped up for the tackle. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. We've come to the break. It's Western Michigan on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Crosses the 40. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And that is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the 1st down, you chew up a bunch more yards, too. Nice execution by this offense.
Floats it out in space. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a 1st down for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Going for it all. And he's got it. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Minnesota 10.
On the move from inside his 5. Gives him the big stiff arm. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls, it breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's hooked. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. And that one's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the big play. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Offside. Defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Looking to fire. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. 5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll run it from the gun. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Puts it out of the air. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
He runs out
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds his man. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Looking downfield on 1st down. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll throw it from the red zone. It's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Jacksonville State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Gamecocks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Houston. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Golden Gophers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give on the inside. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Leaves it with the back. Inside the 40. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at the bank there in the Twin Cities.
And the Broncos will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's...
There he goes!
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback doing that to your defense.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's hooked. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Rides to back and leaves it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. He caught it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Golden Gophers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this is how I want to operate. Nice job. He catches the football, makes a decision, gets the ball out of his hands, and let his playmaker work. Get the ball to the wide receiver out wide. He'll do the rest. He'll get the touchdown. Nice job being on the same page. Quarterback, wide receiver.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. An 84-yard drive there. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed into the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Broncos will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner will be brought down. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. On a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And they're not on the same page there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Absolutely perfect. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running to Green. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll run it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's brought in. Second down.
Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Setting up the screen. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And the Broncos headed quickly to the line.
First down for the offense.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got his man in the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Number 12.
This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. To the ground with the back. Turning it on! Gets it past the marker. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Golden Gophers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on second down. Makes the catch. It's hooked. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete to the left. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Trying play action. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They just keep firing. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take a shot. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. It's complete on the right side.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. The Broncos come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Wants to go up top on first down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time on target. Oh, he's got some space. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. A great catch and run for 6. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Jacksonville State is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 14 to Houston.
Grabbed in the middle. It's hooked.
He'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Golden Gophers in the hurry up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Right down the middle. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Got his man quickly. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Off the RPO, complete. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. At the 35, he's open. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Golden Gophers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Throws toward the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sidelines. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. And the Golden Gophers can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Pocket breaking down. Pulls it in. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practice